And good evening, everybody, live from Marathon High School, getting ready for some non-conference action here in this regular season finale of volleyball between the Mosinee Indians and the Marathon Red Raiders. Presented by Charlie's Hardware. From home projects, home repair to sporting goods, rental services, and automotive, no matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware of Mosinee to get the job done. Leave it to Charlie's Hardware because you've got work to do. Taking a look at our starting lineups for today's matchup, looking first at the Mosinee Indians, who have just been so dominant this season. They've won 16 matches in a row, and they included with that have won the Great Northern Conference and their conference tournament this past weekend. And with their 16 straight wins, they are the hottest team here in the state of Wisconsin, and those last 6 of those matches have been sweeps. Taking a look at them, though, under Justin Jacobs in his 12th year as the coach. Aubrey Locken starting first in the lineup, followed by number 3, Abby Clues. Then it's number 7, Olivia Schrader, followed by number 14, Bridget Fry. Then 15, Payson Stoffel, and number 22, Peyton Jerschley. Looking at the Marathon Red Raiders here on their senior night, under coaches Nicole Schneider and Linnell Love. This team, 13-12 on the season, 1-4 in the Merriwood South Conference, 5th place in the conference, and they will stay in that position. And they'll have a date with Tomahawk next Tuesday. Should be an exciting one, and the winner of that one will play the number 1 seed Stanley Boyd in the Division III playoffs. But taking a look at their team, Leah Dodson starting first at number 2. Then number 3 is Brinley Stencil, followed by number 5, Maven Schneider. Then it's number 8, Hallie Labs. Then it's number 10, Madeline Blum, followed by number 14, Emma Love. And here on this senior night, both teams are being honored by mainly the marathon coaching staff through the seniors, and Leah Dodson, one of those seniors on the program, Hallie Labs, another one, followed by Madeline Blum, Miley Halke, and Emma Love for the Red Raiders. And entering the gym, going into the school here tonight, they had all their posters hung up, and just a great way of honoring those players who have put their hard work and dedication into their program over the last 4 years. And it's always sad to see these things come to an end, but eventually they do have to happen. And taking a look at the seniors for Mosinee, it's Alexia Borensenko, then Kendall Schley, followed by Taylor Jerschley. Only the 3 of them. And I got to interview them after their match just a couple of weeks ago on Mosinee's senior night. And they were all very thrilled and excited about how the team's been performing. And Justin Jacobs, he has done such an outstanding job with this program, still seeking his first ever state title and Mosinee's first ever state title along with that. But in Division II, this team is a team you cannot mess around with. You got to make every right play happen because they just have some of the best hitters in the state. And starting with Peyton Jerschley, who will fire things away here on service tonight. The marathon students are ready to get this one underway. And up and away we go. And they open up with Love. Catching a piece of it over the net. It's 1-0 for the Red Raiders. And Emma Love, she is going to be the biggest piece in this matchup tonight for Marathon. She's been their best player for the last couple of years. And she's going to pay off nicely here with that misdirection hit. Right over the net, it's 2-0. But she's got 3.2 kills per set here on the season. She's hitting 210 for her percentage. I mean, it's been a really great year for the senior number 14. After that serve goes out of bounds, Mosinee gets their first point of the night. Knuckle serve from Fry. They go back to Love, gets tipped. Couple of sets, bring it out for Stoffel. She gets blocked by Love. Set it again. Take it's lock in, and lock in secures the point. All square at 2. Mosinee students showing up nicely too, wearing their country and farmers gear tonight. And Love, yet again, has all 3 of the points to begin the night here for Marathon. Today's matchups presented by Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelec.com. How about this for the Red Raiders? Brinley Stensel adds on to their run here for this Division III program, who has won their last 2 matchups here on the season. Prentice and Pacelli, they've taken down, trying to get hot at the right moment as they get ready for Tomahawk on Tuesday. That time Peyton Jerschley secures it over the net for the Indians. And the winner of that matchup on Tuesday will have the rights to play the 1 seed Stanley Boyd. Already tough to believe we are at this time of the season. Love tries to go back corner, and it's just too deep. So it'll be Taylor Jerschley, the libero for the Indians. Big-time triathlete is Talon. And it's quite incredible that she's actually out here playing here tonight, as you see that she's got that brace on her left leg. Couple of sets and a nice shot there from Westfall. And the sophomore, Chase, kind of making faces to her teammates. Maybe not the most confident in that hit, but she did get it over. That's all that matters. We're tied at 5. Stoffel attempts, and she gets the kill. That is just some big-time hitting from number 15, Payson. So the Kendall Schley, one of those senior leaders of this program for Mosinee, goes right down the middle and has the first ace here tonight for the Indians. A great crowd showing that we have here tonight at Marathon. And another one. I mean, you talk about the sea of purple compared to the sea of that crimson red. It's pretty close to split here on this side of the gym. On the other side, it's mainly Marathon that's out here and a mishit. Tried to, not sure if they were trying to pass it there or if they were trying to go with that hit right across the net. That was Reagan Martin. And just like that, Mosinee is up by 4 points. And it's all about playing without making those mistakes for Marathon, because this Mosinee team is just so consistent, just hugging the line, and it went out of bounds, the officials say. So Marathon gets out of that rut. And they get the ball back here with Stencil on the serve. Jershly falls forward. Stoffel, big time hit. Right off of the fist of Maven Schneider. Stoffel here on the season leads the team in kills per set, averaging just over 4 on the season per set. Pretty good stuff here. Red Raiders respond right back. And it's 10-7 here in the opening set. This Marathon team out of the Marywood South, they are dealing with, but more than likely, the hottest team in the state. And that right there shows for it. With Bridget Fry just taking it the distance. 7-11. Schneider up and away. Stencil sets for Love and gets blocked at the front of the net by both Jershly and Clues. Love was trying to send a message on that one, but she just got the denial. Schneider again. This one to Wheats. Stoffel, a bump, set it, Jershly. Take the hit to the corner with Clues. That's what I like to call the coffin corner of the court when no one is available there. And now the Mosinee students, the purple people making noise. Love. Schneider has a tough one to go for, and the diving attempt from Schley isn't there. Good effort, but Marathon responds right back. Indians still have a 5-point lead here in this opening set. The Marathon, they haven't done really anything wrong in this set, and yet they're down 5, and just as I say, a miss hit right off that left fist of Martin as she was going for her teammate on the pass, Schneider. This is how Mosinee just can get away from teams quickly. They can do it quietly. Sometimes it's very emphatic, though. Great block underneath by the Red Raiders. Is Mosinee still to keep it alive. Counterattack opportunity. Not going to happen here. And they leave it short. And the Raiders take it on a good rally. Maybe try to build some momentum. Here's Maven Schneider. Leads the team in aces per set this season at 0.6. Not the most thrilling of numbers. Goes to show this Marathon team loves to play rally ball, and they do it again. Love with the block. Stoffel just left it short to get it over the leaping Love. Jershly to Jershly. Fry takes it to the back, and it's through. Lead back up to 5 for the Indians. Little bump. Love just gonna get it over, and Mosinee makes the mistake on multiple hits off that short hit from Love. Started it with Clues, and then it bounced off of Fry, and Jershly went after it and couldn't get there. So that's one of their first mistakes we've seen tonight. Stoffel just with a bullet down the corner. That's so tough to defend when they're just so quick. And the fact that she's doing this her freshman year, I mean, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the coming years. How about Emma Love, though? She's making it work for her team right now. And she has scored a majority of the points of this set for Marathon. She's been doing it from behind the net. She's been able to get it done mid-court. She's doing about everything possible as she bumps it there in front of her teammate. Here's Westfall, and she gets blocked by Schrader. Set it to the corner. Stoffel with a little blooper. Set it again. Attack mode. Go the Red Raiders. Now Mosinee. He's going to have to bump it short. Counter opportunity here. Westfall. Big hit right between the defense. And that's exactly how this team plays their game. They love playing rally ball. And just a great play collectively out of Marathon as they're down 3. Lock in, goes short. Counter chance again here for Stencil. Mosinee now. Schrader gets blocked. And that party came from Westfall and Martin. The Red Raiders are within 2. Trying to build this energy out of the gates. Lucky break off the net for Marathon here. Stoffel bumps for once again. Love shoots up the middle. Jershly not there. Stoffel gonna bump it lightly. Counter opportunity. Martin just gets it over. Mosinee out the chance, and it falls short, and it's gonna fall over. Marathon gets it here as the Indians a little sloppy on that one. It's been rally ball time for the Red Raiders as they're down 1, 16-15. You're watching volleyball action here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, everybody, here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff, Trevor Zaleski here with you guys. Today's matchup is presented by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. For all your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs is a sure thing to get back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. A 4-0 run here for the Red Raiders after that timeout from Coach Jacobs. And he just decides to go Estafel right in front of the net and just give all of her might into that one. And it pays off for them. Here's Schleinau on the service. They find it there. Martin, big swing. Stoffel again, big time hit. Tough one to collect for Marathon. And Stoffel gets 2 in a row for the Indians. They put them back up by 3. Two-point game here in this first set. Set it right over. Westfall made Jershly look small. I mean, she is one of the taller players here on this team. In Chase. 1-point deficit now. Stoffel again. She's the rock at this point here in the set. Another one. As she'll serve it away. They're there. Here's Love. Left it short. Schrader was all ready for it. But a swing left short there from Caitlin Love. Mosinee 5 away from claiming the first set. Stoffel, a little spinner. Stencil over to Martin towards the corner. Mosinee possibly could have let that one go, but they don't. Here's Fry. Good dig up by Love, and they find it with Westfall. Off the bench is Chase, and she's come up with some big points here in this set. Dodson takes it away. Fry again down the line with authority. Schrader will take it away here. Dodson over to Love. Few sets in a row. They keep going with it. Counter chance. Mosinee gets blocked. They take it back up again. Fry down the line again. You saw earlier in the set, Fry was trying to go a little bit cross court with her hits. Every time the Red Raiders were there to stop it, and now she's found that really good spot down that line, and it's been working for them. And Mosinee is 3 away from taking the first set. It's 22-18 after the Marathon timeout. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back here for the conclusion of set number 1. Here on Zaleski Sports. The Indians in front by 4. They're 3 away from taking it. All party vibes here tonight in Marathon. Schrader left it short. Mosinee has made a few mistakes here in this first set. And Marathon, if they feel like they can steal this one and take this set from Mosinee, that would be huge for them. especially deep here into the season, in the finale of the regular season. Love shoots it right at Stoffel. Take another one right over him with the teardrop from Clues, the senior, or the junior, excuse me. The pass came from one of the seniors. That was Schley, as she makes her way back to the bench. And Mosinee's 2 away. Jerschley just gets it over. Love, little miscommunication between Love and Stencil. Big hit from Fry. Marathon recovers it well. Good play on defense by the Red Raiders. Clues shoots for the corner and goes long out of bounds. It's a 3-point deficit, with Schneider to serve away. She is statistically their best server here this season. Fry goes back to the middle, and that time she was able to get the kill. Earlier, going towards the middle, it didn't work, and she went down that left-hand line, and she went back to the middle, and now it's set point for the Indians. Miscommunication between Marathon, able to get it back. How did that not scrape the ceiling? No idea. And counter opportunity here for Marathon with Love. Dug up by Jerschley. Set it. Stoffel shoots corner, gets it to go, and they win set 1. In a closer fashion than what it really seemed. The Indians take it 25-20 here in this first set. Marathon, we'll see if they can bounce back after Mosinee now has, after they've swept in their last 6 matches, that is now 19 consecutive sets of Mosinee winning. We'll see if Marathon can put that streak to bed for set 2 coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Welcome back here, set 2. The Indians able to strike first after a much quicker break between sets than what we normally see. It was Locken who gets the first point for the second set for Mosinee. And after taking that one, first set 25-20, and they get an ace right here. with Jershly, but after taking that first set 25-20, Mosinee has now won 19. Actually, make that 21 consecutive sets. It's unbelievable what this team has been doing. And another one, that almost went through the basketball hoop over there. Right off the fist of WIAA White. And Mosinee, just like that, is up 3-0. Another good serve from Peyton Jershly. Love gets this one down the line, but it might have gone off of the boundary pole, which is considered out of bounds. And that it did. It's 4-0. How about this coming out of the gates for the Indians? They're not messing around. A block here. I was locking in clues on it. And here's Fry. Good play by Love. They go for the other Love. It's Caitlin this time who gets it just over. That's some great awareness by number 4. Not going for the big swing. Instead, try to throw them off and put it right over their heads. That's what she did exactly, and Marathon has their first point here of set 2. Locking up the middle. Great dive from Whites on the dig. Jershly, Fry, got it. The connection with the right hand from Bridget Fry. And you got to have a lot of hope, too, if you're Marathon after losing that first set by 5. But there were times where they got it to within 1, and it was multiple times. And this is a pass right to Coach. And it's 6-1 for the Indians. But it was 19-18 at one point. They kept it close. Mosinee was just able to get away. Great misdirection. Jershly can't get it. Fry, incredible hitting. And the Mosinee fans make some noise on that one, but Love gets the last answer and laugh. We are seeing some very talented hitting out here in this season finale. I mean, going back to that incredible save by Fry. I have no idea how, but then Love just coming up with the great piece of hitting on the swing with the right hand and hit it right to that coffin corner. It's just fantastic stuff. Mosinee to get that last point though, and there might have been a misplay of the roster here for Marathon, which gave Mosinee a point. I think it was the personnel on the court in the formation. They got things fixed now, and that did not look the most pretty. 2 players sliding right into the net, trying to come up with a save of some kind. Mosinee, just like that, is up by 7. Here's Taylor Jershly, the senior, and she leaves it short. Something Marathon needed right there to build some form of a comeback. This team finished in 5th place in the Merriwood South Conference, but don't let that fool you. For the players who are on their roster, and the communication between the Indians on that play, it's something that not many people would talk about. But they're all scrambled up in that one corner towards the middle of your screen, and they were able to talk you through, understand who's going to hit it, and they made a great play and came up with a point. Another serve left short. That's 2 service errors here in the second set. Now here's Stencil. Jershly, dig attempt. Got it. Good block from Martin. Another great play, and fire him up was Maven Schneider. She gave that one all of her might. And it really is just trying to get her team going here. Stoffel shuts them down again. It's 11-5. Peyton Allen checking in. First time seeing her on the floor tonight. The junior in for the freshman Stoffel. Allen, another service error. 3 consecutive service errors for the Indians. Marathon getting every chance they can get after these service errors from Mosinee. Schrader goes full on attack mode and gets that one done. It's 12-6. Plenty of other action going on tonight. ZaleskiSports.com. The rest of our regular season finales on the volleyball side, getting ready for the playoffs. Starting next Tuesday. Tough to believe we're already there. And then tomorrow as well, it's the regular season finale on the football side. And then the playoffs for football begin next Friday. (7-12). Martin served, lobbed it right over, and another mistake from Mosinee. They were playing very clean with those first 7 points, but the last few that they've made and given up have not been very Mosinee-like. Fry this time, 14 on 14. Fry against Love, and Fry wins that battle. Now it's Peyton Churchley, another service error. That's just tough to believe at this point. Marathon within 4. Down the line, good save between the Jershleys. Martin finds Schneider, Love shoots it to the corner, and Mosinee can't get there. Allen mishit. Love gets the swing in the point. They're within 3. They started this set down 7. And things are just getting a little more ugly for the Indians as we go. Still no call on the floor yet from that serve. And they finally get the call. It's an ace. That caught the line for Schneider. I'm not sure how you can take that long to make a call. And Coach Justin Jacobs wants a reason. Same with Bridget Fry wanting a reason with the middle judge. How about this comeback here for the Red Raiders? Here in the second. Schneider, knuckle down the middle. And they go to Love, who sets it over. Counterattack for the Indians. Clues went for it, and she got it. As Schneider hit it away. Stoffel back in for Allen. That's a big piece this Mosinee team likes to have. Payson Stoffel, just incredible. Her presence already there, but she blocked it out of bounds. And the Raiders take this point. Caitlin Gonna work from that left-hand line. Stoffel shoots right back at her. Here's Westfall from the bench again. Chase Westfall. Firing up that bench. Coach Lynell Love, she was pretty fired up about that one. You don't see her get up many times. It's mainly Coach Schneider who's there. And Fry cleans up the house on this one here. Fry with clues. Mosinee builds that lead to up by 2 again. By the time they get the serve over, which feels like the first time in the set. And Westfall again gets the point for Marathon. The sophomore right now taking over on the senior night. Fire it back at him, take it to him for a second time with Schneider. Or with Schrader, excuse me. Olivia Schrader. She leads this team in blocks. Set as their mid-blocker. 74 on the campaign. Mosinee now just going with those higher service points. Or at least trying to. At least. And a little bit of an awkward fall there from Jerschley. Along with Fry, she kind of twisted her leg up a little bit there, but she's good. Marathon, though, what a comeback this has been. They haven't gotten the lead yet, but they're so close to it. How about that play by the Indians? That was just a game of pinball happening. And Schrader able to add on some touch to it. Right now it's bend but don't break on this set for Mosinee. Schneider goes back, Love, and miscommunication. We got 3 Indians on the ground. They just felt like bowling pins on that one. Give that point here to Love. Kaylin Love coming up with a few big points here for Marathon, and Fry delivers some authority to Dodson as she can't dig it up. Marathon is right there keeping up with Mosinee, and especially for the amount of mistakes the Indians have made here in this set. It's allowed Marathon to come back and stay in this thing. They were down by 7 to begin the set. Love sets over. Counter attack for the Indians with clues. Great block between Martin and Love. Now it's Fry who sets it over. Martin with the dive. Love shoots corner. Schrader there. Fry shoots other end, out of bounds. The rally goes to Marathon on this one. And they're down by 1. It's the closest they've been able to get it these last few sets, or serves, excuse me. They're trying to tie it up here. Fry says no. Not yet. Mosinee in front by 2 again. Bridget Fry, there's a reason that they love passing it to her and let her hit. She is the most successful hitter on this team at 260 on the hitting percent. Love this time wins the battle with Aubrey Lock-in. (19-18). Schneider takes it away. Here's coming back at it with Fry. Caitlin finds Stencil. Lock in, big swing, big block, and it stays in bounds. We're tied. Caitlin Love. Big block. Marathon trying to take their first lead of the set, and they cannot. That time it was Jershely. Most definitely not the cleanest volleyball game Mosinee is playing, but you got to give a bunch of credit to how Marathon has responded to this. Some teams might just give up down by that much. And we got screaming out here on the floor from Emma Love. And she's getting all the love from her teammates here. 2020. Jershely, Stoffel. Love was there for it. Counter opportunity for Mosinee. They play short on the shallow end here. Love goes for that front end. And she just knew it right after she hit it. It was too strong. Mosinee back up by 1. I like the aggressiveness that they're showing out of that play. You go for the big time kill shot. Although the irony is she didn't hit it hard. Blocked out of bounds. Marathon with the point. And now it's just back and forth between these two. Love to Fry here. Schrader, great dig from Caitlin. Take a big shot with Martin. They have the lead. Who would have saw this coming? Timeout on the floor by Coach Jacobs. The Red Raiders started down 7-0, and they managed to fight their way back and make it 22-21. Conclusion of set 2 coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Back here in Marathon, conclusion of set 2 coming up here on Zaleski Sports. Today's matchup presented by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, and affordable service. If Marathon can manage to hold on to this set, I mean, this could be a defining moment of their season. But Payson Stoffel hugs the line on that big hit and ties it at 22. I mean, just the collective mistakes here in this set from Mosinee. That's what's brought them here to this point and making it so close. It's just uncharacteristic to see them do that. Martin tries the big shot, gets blocked by Schrader and Jershely. And Mosinee's back in front and within 2. See how Marathon responds back. Martin, big shot. We're tied again. I mean, this really is a possible season define type of set for Marathon here, and it could really push them come playoff time. Martin went for it again on the block of Stoffel. It's set point for the Indians. Might just be getting a little too aggressive. This team loves to play rallies, and they're not playing rallies at the moment. Stoffel, here it comes. They gotta stay clean. Martin goes short with it, short-handed. Schrader gets it underneath, and Mosinee finished them off with 2 with Olivia Schrader and take it 25-23. I mean, what a set that was. But if you're Marathon, you felt like you had that. And I think Regan Martin might have just gotten a little too aggressive on some of those hits right in front of the net. Maybe instead try to pass it off and just trust in your team and create a rally. But instead, Mosinee, they survive after making plenty of mistakes here. And the streak of sweeping possibility continues and stays alive. Set 3 coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Welcome back, everybody. Set 3 about to get underway here on Zaleski Sports. Trevor Zaleski on production. Brendan Retzloff here on the call. Mosinee. When you just have the luck falling your way, that's exactly how it plays out for you. And for Peyton Jerschley right there, that is exactly how it played. Right off the front end of the net, and it fell over. See what they can do here. Fry kind of pushed it over, and now Love goes for a big hit on the swing. No good there, Fry. And so much power underneath it from Fry. Dodson there to play it on defense. She was in the right spot, but there was so much spin on it, and it goes out of bounds. Score update in the NLCS, the Brewers and Dodgers. 9th inning, the Dodgers are up 3-1 over the Brewers. And for all the Brewers fans around here, and I know there's a lot of them who have the hope in the Euchre Magic, things are not looking good. How about this rally going on? This time Mosinee wins the battle. Schneider swung it right into the net. A 3-0 lead for the Indians. Clues. What a dig there from Stencil, but Dodson and White's ended up miscommunicating on that one, and it's 4-0. Love almost had it. Locken was there to save it, and Stoffel goes full air mode on that one and goes way out of bounds. First point for the Red Raiders. Today's matchup brought to you by Foundation Finances. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group with full-time benefits that start day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. And by Express Employment, where the professionals are here to help you find the next career path with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Fry here on the ace. It's 6-1 for the Indians. Fry left that one short. And the serving woes continue for Mosinee. Now it'll be the junior Caitlin Love with her team down by 4. Jershly to Peyton, back to Clues. 1, 2, 3 they go. It's 7-2. Westfall. No one there. Great block. Mosinee keeps it alive, and Stoffel left it short. A rare miss hit from number 15. Love goes up the middle here. Holy Schneider. Olivia Schrader. Whew. I mean, if we had an instant replay of how she struck that one, that was quite something there. And final score in LA, the Dodgers win 3-1 over the Brewers. And they are now up 3-0 in that series. The Milwaukee Brewers have struggled with their offense here in the NLCS, making things tough for them and coming back down 3-0. I mean, there's still hope. How about that play from the Indians? Schrader again was the one who made it. And now another miscommunication. Stoffel falls over. Mosinee just able to get it over, and they're running all over the floor right now, and it goes out of bounds. That's how you get one team to really misplay. Just have them run all over the court. Almost had them running ladder drills at that point. 9-4. Schrader might have had an illegal touch, and that's what they're going to say. So Brinley Stinsel on the service takes it away here. Great block underneath. Westfall, big swing. Mosinee there to stop it. Jershly sets for Fry, shoots it right up the middle, set it right back. Mosinee counter opportunity, 2 hits, get it over, and the mistake from Martin. 11-5. Mosinee in front. Today's matchup is presented by Four Seasons Heating and Cooling. Not too hot, not too cold. Turn to Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronenweider for all your AC and heating needs. Commercial or residential, for new units or repair, call Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronenweider. Another point here for the Indians. Scoreboard in the gym says 11-5, but I believe it should be 12. Maybe I missed something. Schley goes one hit over. Schrader and Schneider that time. Maven collects the point for Marathon, but now we might have a switch up here. Let's see what the call is. Front middle judge going up to the center court and says that there might have been a touch of the net. Schneider may have touched the net on the finish. This is when instant replay would be awesome. They give the point to Mosinee. When plays like that happen, it's just a really unfortunate circumstance. Westfall tries again. Set it to Jershly for Fry. Great dig by Labs. Stoffel back over Schrader. Making sure she doesn't cross that line. And Martin fires up her squad on that big swing right off of Stoffel. They have a big mountain to climb though. Down 2-0 here in this third set. They got to go reverse sweep mode. And they're doing it against the hottest team on the planet right now, who has shown a few weak spots here in this matchup. So that is something that can give you hope. Dodson. Jershly sets for Fry. That collective chemistry between Fry and Jershly led to a perfect placement of that swing from Bridget. And when I talk about perfect, I mean, if you put the smallest target in that spot, she would have hit it dead center. That was a beautiful piece of hitting from Bridget Fry. And Mosinee is up 13-7 after Nicole Schneider calls timeout here for the Red Raiders. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Back here after the quick timeout from the Red Raiders. They're down by 6 here in set 3, and they are also down 2-0. Mosinee has won 22 consecutive sets going into this third set. Olivia Schrader to continue the hot hitting, and looked like Martin might have been sleeping on that one. Almost looked like a video game type of play was made there, and off the fingertips of Labs from that big time swing from Schley. The point goes to the Indians, and that lead now doubles here in the third. And it's going to extend even more, up by 8. Today's matchups brought to you by Piquez Family Chiropractic. Piquez Family Chiropractic in Rothschild provides personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling, from migraines and anxiety to stress or a wide variety of youth issues. Let Piquez Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Mosinee is starting to pull away here in the short end. of this third set, and Bridget Fry. She has just been an enormous hitter this season. I mean, when your hitting percent is as good as hers, you have every right to take any of those hits down that line as you want. Mosinee builds their lead to 10. And they just collectively on defense continue to play. Look out in the student section. Making the LED go rocking. Whew. Not many volleyballs go in that spot. And when they do, they're off of some powerful hitters. And Mosinee is just built onto this run. They're up by 12. It's a 7-0 run from the Indians. Some crazy stuff going on here in this third set. We got the light rocking back and forth right over the students of Marathon from that big hit from the Indians as they're trying to put this thing to bed and continue their hot streak as they're 32-3, looking to finish off their season at 33 wins and 3 losses. We'll keep things here with you guys. I mean, got a good shot of that light rocking back and forth. That's a scary sight to see, especially if you're standing right underneath that thing. It's a good thing there's a cage going around it. There is not a cage going around that light. We might have a bunch of VR calls going on. But we're all good. Speaking of all good, the Indians of Mosinee. That's their mantra right now as they give up this point and end that 7-0 run. Marathon's got a big comeback to build here if they want to continue this date with the Indians tonight. And it's Reagan Martin. Over to Fry, Jershly, Clues, finish him off right there. Maybe with some good help from the friendly net. Still a good play nonetheless. The quick passes along with the big swing and the kill from Abby Clues. 20-8 now. Mosinee won the first set by 5 and then the second by 2. They're up big time here. Big block from Love. Their team's still having the same kind of energy and mentality even when they're down by as much as they are. It's a good thing to see the team's putting in effort. Love there again. Fry just left that one short, so downs her great hitting percentage here on the season. Once again, looking at the playoffs, Marathon will play against Tomahawk in Tomahawk. Another block. Love is just saying, hey, send more over to me. I'll take care of them. See if Mosinee goes towards her way again. They do. She has the set. She's going to take the hit, but go out of bounds. I like it. Stick with the hot hand on your team. As her team's down by 10. Mosinee 4 away from another set. Claimed. And another sweep. Caitlin Love this time tries to keep things going. She gets the point here. Mosinee for the playoffs. They will have to wait until Thursday, so a week from now, and they'll play the winner of the 9 seed and 8 seed of Shawano and Merrill. How about that dive and play from Peyton Jershly? Love Big hit. Jershly was there on it. Fry this time gets there. And we got some big pieces hitting at one another. Here's Stoffel. Gets blocked by Love. Send it back again. Try to go between the defenders. And Westfall underhands it. Jershly. Stoffel. Down the line. It hits the back end. Mosinee's winning the rallies here in set 3. The first 2 sets, the rallies were going to Marathon. And how about the irony in this one? Marathon has to run a marathon if they want to stay in this thing. Love mishit it. Caitlin was there for it though, and the misdirection to Stencil, too strong and out of bounds. And Mosinee is 2 away from the sweep to finish their regular season. I mean, they won their conference outright, undefeated in conference play. Following that, they won their conference tournament in all sweeps. That went too long from Stoffel. Mosinee was asking for a tip. They don't get it. So they've been doing every single thing that they need to make that run towards a state title and to be their first ever in program history. That time the block between Martin and Westfall. Marathon's down 9. Jershly, Stoffel. Love has done so good at collecting those big hits from Stoffel, and Stoffel goes too long with it. And now the Indians are hitting a little bit of a dry spell of offense. Both of the Loves for Marathon have been their 2 big pieces here in this matchup. Westfall there for it again. It pays off to have height on your team. She is their tallest player, and she has made some big plays coming off the bench here tonight. 16-23 now. The comeback is still alive. 17 now. So you're saying there's a chance. Just 1 point after another. That's the mentality you got to take, 1 point at a time. And Love mishit it. Diving into the seats goes Stencil. How about that play from Marathon? They keep it going. If they can win this point, oh boy, this place can be rocking. And it falls forward. Westfall had a chance. But Borensenko, Alexia coming off the bench with the crowd silencer. And it's match point for Mosinee, for Schley. Stencil goes, Westfall. 1 hit, take it back to their star. Left it short. And Stencil, how did that stay up in the air? Stoffel got it off the mishit from Labs. And the Indians put this one into bed as they take it 25-17 in the 3rd set, and now make it 22 consecutive sets won by the Indians. And following that, that is 7 straight sweeps here on their season. This team's got something special. They end the season 33-3, undefeated in conference. They win conference outright. They win the conference title. They have one of the best records in the state, and they're going into the tournament as a 1 seed. Everything going their way. For Marathon, they finished their season at 500, 13-13, 1-4 in the Merriwood Conference. And they have a date with Tomahawk coming up Tuesday. It's a big one for them between will be a 5 seed and a 4 seed. But that concludes our regular season finale here on Zaleski Sports. We thank you, all of our sponsors for tonight. Infinity Exteriors, Culligan, Stevens Point Orthopedics, Nicolay Bank, Lee's Piggly Wiggly, Mosinee Family Chiropractic, Mutual of Wausau, Valley Communities Credit Union, Cypher Electric, Dahl Automotive, All Roads Real Estate, which leads us to coming up next is our Merrill Steel post-game show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. We'll be right back.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to...
All right, we're good. Welcome back to our Merrill Steel post game, everybody. Join alongside Coach Jacobs for the Mosinee Indians, and we're just gonna wrap this up pretty quick. But how about the performance tonight from your team? That first set looked really good from you guys. Second set a little bit shaky, and that third set, I mean, you guys came right out of the gates, flooding right there.
Yeah, I mean, the positives are is we do have a tendency where we can always stay calm, but we've got to make sure that we press better on our blocks. I mean, credit to Marathon, they ripped seam all night, and we weren't ready for it. For whatever reason, we weren't closing the blocks, and then we weren't holding them. I mean, as good of a blocking team as we've been all year, that shouldn't have been an issue. And then in the third set, like, they started digging the heck out of the ball over on the other side, and that was really fun to see them defend like that. A lot of improvement on that side, which is awesome for them. But we've got to make sure that we focus in. We're going to dial in and lock into practice and try and clean some of this stuff up with playoffs looming next week.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know about this, but if you're a statistic person or not, you guys have won 22 consecutive sets now.
Okay.
Ever since that loss you guys had on September 6th. Yeah. So it's a pretty amazing thing what you guys are doing. 7 consecutive sweeps now. I mean, what's the key for you guys now going into playoff time where you guys are going to have that bye on Tuesday, so you're going to wait that winner between Shawano and Merrill just to keep things up and just keep the team motivated?
Tomorrow is nice. We can focus on us big time. Monday we got a scrimmage set with Spash, which is nice. They got a lot of live arms on that side, so we can kind of dial in some things. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, refocus on who we have next. But just a little disappointed in how we came out tonight. I just want to see us battle a little more, but that's the beauty of high school sports, is you can have different teams, different nights, and I trust our girls to come back because they've done it all season. I know we're going to be stronger come next week. So.
Yeah, that's good to hear from you, and the confidence, it's all there. I don't really have any other questions for you, so congrats on this win, and good luck come playoff time, and hopefully we can follow you in that full run, possibly going into state, Coach.
Hope so.
Alrighty, thank you, Coach. Alrighty, Coach Jacobs here with us as they're gonna do their speeches for marathon, so we're gonna wrap things up very quickly here. So thank you all for watching. Brendan Retzloff, Trevor Zaleski up there. I just want to give a shout out to my mom. Happy birthday, Mom, as they are now doing their speech. So Mosinee takes it 3 straight sets. 22 consecutive sets won, 7 straight sweeps, and they head into playoff time. Very hot marathon. We'll see what they can do come playoff time on Tuesday, but that's going to do it for us here on Zaleski Sports. We say so long. Have a wonderful night, everybody.